Hey cuties, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing things a little bit different. As you know, Japan does not have that many foreigners. Out of a population of 126 million people, 0.2% of that is foreigners. And even a smaller fraction of that 0.2% are black people. So much so that I can count the number of black people that I've seen here, besides myself of course, on two hands. So place your bets below in the comments. How many black people do you think that I have seen since I have been in Japan for how much? 2 months and 1 week of being here. Please place your bets below. I already gave you a head start. You already know that the number is 10 or less. So let's go through my interactions. The first 3 black people that I saw was when I went to the arcade round 1 with my co-workers. This was after an entire month of already being here. And 2 of them were a really cute couple, and then the third guy was really fashionable. He was like an icon. Like, you should have seen this guy's trench coat and his sweater and his pants. I was like, oh, you need to come and do my wardrobe. That's what you need to do. So those were the first 3. So then when I'm finally moving from Nagoya to Osaka, on my way, I actually see 2 random shop workers that were black. I think they were most likely Kenyan or from some other part of Africa, but their skin was just so vibrantly black. I loved it. Just to see my people and be in my element, and I'm passing them like, hi, and they're like, hi, because, you know, like, it's my people. I mean, I know I'm losing my color, but that's my people. So we up to 5, right? So the 6th black person that I met was actually one of my co-workers, and when I met him and he started to speak, I'm like, oh my gosh, where are you from? Because I thought he was Jamaican. And then you know Caribbean people link up. But he said that he was from Kenya, and I was like, oh. He's like, you sound so disappointed. I'm like, yes. I mean, no offense, I really thought that you were Jamaican because of your accent, but whatever, it's cool. He's such a cool guy. We went out for some drinks with a couple of co-workers. He is hilarious. I love him. Okay, so we up to 6. Wala who lost in the comments already. So then my next interaction was when I was on my way to the train station and I was taking a new route. But it's still in my community. I was just taking a new route because the old one was so complicated. Anyway, I'm walking and this guy in a van is like slowing down, and I don't know, like in Trinidad that might creep me out, but here I was like, black person? There's another black person here? Oh my gosh. And you know, he stopped, he got out of his van and he's like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? I'm like, yes, I get to bust out my Trini accent. I was like, I'm an English teacher here. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, you know, where are you from? And he's like, he's from Kenya. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe there are other black people here. And he's like, yes, I'm so happy to see you. And I was like, well, I'm on my way to work now. I don't want to be late. He's like, yes, I understand. And it was just such a pure feeling. I honestly had a smile on my face for the rest of the day because that was the first black person that I saw in my neighborhood. So, I was elated as F. Okay, and the next black person that I saw, I was just on a random trip to the grocery, nothing big, just, you know, picking up my essentials. And I'm walking back home and I see this black woman, but I have on my mask. And like Obviously, I don't want to stop in the middle of the road because I have a bunch of groceries on me. I don't even know the woman. She looks like 30 something. And I pass and I'm just like, hi. And she's like, hello. And we didn't really have a conversation. We just, left it at that. And I continued walking. But, oh, it's just so heartwarming to see my people. My people. So that's it. So yesterday I actually saw like another black person on the train. So that brings up the total to 9 black people that I've seen in Japan. And it will be 3 months now that I'm in Japan and I've seen 9 people. But I was kind of disappointed because I was sitting on the train minding my business. He comes walking in. I'm in my phone and then I look up and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I like look at him and I give him the nod and like he just ignored me. And I'm like, where is the black solidarity? But it was also like midnight, so whatever. I didn't really bother. But I was like, that's my people. So, who got their bets correct? Who bet 9? Congratulations, you win absolutely nothing except my love. But with everything that's going on in the world right now, I just decided to make this video to give a little goodness and joy and happiness into the world. Right now, Black Lives Matter protests are freaking global. Last I checked, there have been Black Lives Matter protests in all 50 states of the United States of America and 18 different countries. Now, I know I saw some Black Lives Matter protests in Trinidad as well, France, London, Korea, where else? Oh, I also saw some Black Lives Matter protests right here in Japan. So to me, it's like, it's not just a protest for George Floyd. George Floyd was the tip of the iceberg. Right now, we are trying to end a race war because we've had enough. For centuries, we have been disenfranchised, and especially in America, things have been put in place to keep black communities down, from redlining to making sure that they can't get loans, to making sure it's really tough for them to buy houses. And so by doing that, coupled with the fact that people racially profile them and don't allow them to get jobs, heck, that even happens in Trinidad, and all they do is stupid. Look, Gerald Aboud, owner of Starlight and racist, is boasting that he only have 2 CXC passes. Meanwhile, so many people in the black community and Trinidad as a whole have passes, have bachelor's degree, have master's degree, and can't get work nowhere. And you have the audacity to say, oh, you are self-built, blah blah. No, you have money. That's why you could have 2 CXC passes and owning Starlight Pharmacy and Nova Coffee. So don't even play like your wealth wasn't a part of that. Anyway, I digress. But I want everybody to remember, this is not just a trend, it's not just a hashtag. At the end of the day, black people like me, we can't just be like, okay, we're finished, and take off our blackness. Like, we are not the Kardashians. It's not possible. So even when all of the hype dies down, we're still going to be black. I'm still going to be pro-black. I'm still going to be out there signing petitions, doing as much online activism as I can, because it works. If any of you all follow me on Twitter, you know that, hey, it works. I always repost these things that are happening. Laws have been passed because of social awareness, not because, oh, they felt. No, it's because the people in the community made noise and they had no other choice but to listen. So I'm going to keep signing petitions. I'm going to keep rooting for my black people, and sooner rather than later, these systems based on racial prejudice and white supremacy will be brought down. And so today's Japanese phrase of the day is Kokujin Seikatsu, which means Black Lives Matter. If you like this video, remember to give me a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all when I see you all later.